I thought he was my ideal person. Yeah. And most people would be like,
Iya, nggak tahu berapa itu juga.
interesting.
Aku aku.
You're lying, bro.
Apa sih li?
Namanya ako. What it do and what it does YouTube is like a little like say, well, welcome and welcome back to another video. Yet again, the third episode on October Thoughts. Before we get into this video, guys, please do make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn the post notification on to be notified every single time Little October posts some videos. And Little October or Little Thoughts posts some thoughts. As you know, October Thoughts posts every Mondays. So do stay tuned and do turn on the post notification on to be notified every single time another video drops. And do stay tuned every Monday. Be alert. A new video na drop na. Huh? A new video na drop. So before we get into this video, I hope you guys have liked, I hope you guys have subscribed, I hope you guys have watched episode 2, and also please do post or please do comment down in the comment section below some new ideas or some thoughts that you guys want me to talk about. Let's get right into this video. As you guys can tell, I am not alone, and like I said, I am joined by a guest, so I'll let her introduce herself.
Hi guys, my name is Benevolent Keller. Please follow me on IG at Benevolent Keller, and don't forget to subscribe to my sister's YouTube channel.
You all heard what she said. Anyways, guys, as you guys can tell by the title and the thumbnail, we are honestly just gonna be reviewing and talking whatever it is what's on what is on our minds about social media and the effect it has or impact it has on academic performances. But before we get into that, we are gonna play a game. Small, never have I ever. And like you always know, I always carry my self-care personal planner. That's where the never have I ever questions are. So the first question is, never have I ever peed in a pool. Or yeah, a pool basically, because have you ever went into a swamp or something like a river? No, not a river. So never have I ever peed in a pool or the sea.
I have.
I also have peed in the pool. Can you please see how I can talk about it?
I
The
have.
second question is, never have I ever eaten a carton of ice cream.
Customer.
Yes.
Which one?
Like you see the ice cream box, and then you cut out the ice cream, the picture of the ice cream, and then you eat it.
Never.
That's so weird.
You
Like,
did?
no, never. Never have I ever been sent to the principal's office. You are lying.
It's not from the principal's office.
But you got letters.
Eh?
I have gone to the principal's office. You're lying, bro.
How was you?
No, me go. Why not? Who
Why
dealt with
must
it?
we?
Who dealt with it?
Why must we?
Who dealt? But you guys, there's something wrong.
We only printed that. That's not in the friend.
Then why were you guys?
We only made to buy the ink. Because we finished it.
Okay. Never have I ever clogged a toilet.
What is cloud?
Half it.
No. 6 months. We did.
I didn't. When you get up from the PC, I did not. I never. Okay, never have I ever. This is mine now that I'm adding up. Never have I ever gone to a friend's or wherever, like you're a guest in a house, and then you poop, and once you flush the toilet, the piece doesn't want to go.
Never. What is true?
I have.
This one.
Why are you saying this? That my face looks like
Yeah, that one.
this one.
Yes.
Oh. Okay. Never have I ever enjoyed a smell that's actually supposed to be gross. I have. But I must.
have
Of what?
petrol. Yes, a filling station. A few.
Apart from petrol, like something disgusting.
No.
I have, but I wouldn't say it's disgusting though. My baby when she was a baby, my child when she was a baby,
When this video get you banned?
What?
Because you're taking the about social media.
Okay, so on today's topic, let's get right into the video or the topic of today: social media and academic performances, or social media's impact on academic performances. Now, there are several factors which include potential distractions, procrastination, that suggest that social media can have a negative impact or can have an impact on academic performances, though social media also offers benefits like collaborations, brand deals, and etc. So for the first question or the first thought that we have is what's on your mind?
What?
What is on your mind? Like, what have you been thinking about all these days? Like, what is something that has been going through your mind? Like,
Nothing much.
okay. What's on my mind is whatever our president is up to now. Excuse me, the free education that is like going to start next week. It's not bothering me. It's just like, are we gonna afford it as a country? Honestly, like, I'm just like, you get about it. Okay, so the first question is, what are the negative impacts? What do you think are the negative impacts on social media? About social media on academic?
It distracts learners. The low procrastinate more. What?
No, nothing. Nothing else. What are the negative effects of social media? Personally, what I feel like the negative impacts or effects that social media has is effects or impact. The negative impact. The negative impact is it distracts learners. Also, apart from distraction, I feel like social media makes learners or students or makes people that are involved in education lazy, especially now that there are a lot of AI applications. People or learners, students, whoever it is, get lazy to do their work. Instead, they just check GPT and they're done with their homework, assignment, submit. So I feel like social media nowadays, especially nowadays, is making learners very lazy, way more lazy. Though we are the ones that search for those things, and though you can search on Google itself straight, on Chrome straight, on the internet straight, for example, about a research or certain topic that you're researching about. The AI that came in social media, they have made it way more easier other than the way it was when you just go on Google and search whatever it is that you want to find out about. What do you think?
I agree. What? True, you're speaking correct.
What does what impact does social media have on academic performance? Like we said,
Both good and bad.
good and bad, and I would say the impact that social media has on like we said, the laziness. The learners are not learning anymore or studying anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And what else? Yeah, they fail because now when they're doing assignments and everything that like school required, they are not taking it from their thoughts or from their mind. Like they are not digging in a certain topic by themselves, but by the help of social media. And yeah, but as a student, how do you balance? Okay, how do you balance your social life with your academic obligations?
I'm in the hostel.
But when you're home, you're also a learner. Like,
No.
yes, you being a learner does not mean that you're only a learner when you are at home. Because I mean, at school.
That's why I said I should ask you the question.
I'm waiting for you to ask me the questions, but trying to the picture. What I can say about social media, how I balance my life with social media is with my social life with my school life or obligations is that, or maybe because I don't have a smartphone really and I'm not 24 hours on social media. And honestly, you grow out. Back then, if I remember, I used to be a TikTok freak. And
Just what?
what you're doing is,
I'm listening.
No, you're listening, but you're not doing all that. Can you just continue asking questions?
Do you feel social media has affected your academic performance?
Do I feel social media has affected my academic performance? I don't think so.
Why?
Because I balance my social life.
Mhm.
Social life.
Mhm.
What? I balance my social life with my academic work, my academical work. Why do I say so? I take time to be on the internet and take time to do my school work or my personal work. Also, not because I have to do the schoolwork, but because I know that like social media, I'm just doing it for fun, while academically, like schoolwork, academics, it's something that I have to do. It's a must be done in order for me to pass or in order for me to achieve whatever it is that I want to achieve in life. Because you scrolling or me scrolling through Instagram and liking and people's posts will not take me anywhere academically.
Okay. Do you use social media while studying or doing your homework or your schoolwork? What?
Mhm.
You don't?
I don't. No, I do. Let me not lie. I do, but then I know my limits. Like I said, I know my limits where, like, I'm focused on social media because it's a distraction. Yet, I know that I have to do this activity because it's a homework. I have to do this homework because it has a deadline tomorrow. So there's no way if I don't do it, I'm gonna be in trouble, and social media is not gonna be there for me.
Have you ever missed an assignment because of social media? Like, you forgot?
One thing about me with my assignments, my homeworks, or whatever, I like to do them on time. If I get an assignment today, I will try by all means to finish it today, and if possible, 2 3 days after I got the assignment. Like, yeah, that's how good I am with my schoolwork.
Okay. Have you ever used social media to contact a teacher or professor to help you?
Not necessarily a teacher, not necessarily professor, but I have contacted AI, ChatGPT,
Mm-hmm.
to do my work for me. Yeah, not like to do my work for me, but I remember I was writing exams online, and but also I remember because you guys that know me, I'm a teacher, right? So I'll use ChatGPT to create test your knowledge questions for my learners for class activities, but I only I only do it when I know that like I want to give these learners a test or an activity, not a test, but an activity to do in class, and I don't have time, like my time is scheduled, like I had a hectic day, let me just say so. So like then I just quickly ChatGPT, please do for me and test out of 30 about money and finance, so I can go and give my learners. So and there is also a positive impact now it has of social media on my life.
Do you set academic goals?
Me,
You don't?
what?
Or your targets?
I don't set those things. I set them like primary years, but then I feel like said you have net me then she said no net you will 80% creamer. 80% kom nooit nie. So what you have to
What study methods do you prefer?
I just prefer studying the day before exam, honestly. But one thing that I do is I like to read to understand. I don't just read for the sake of reading. I like to read and master my content.
Okay.
What study methods do you use to study?
Study before. What?
Study before exam?
Mm-hmm.
So you guys, I believe you guys have a study session at your household. You don't study during the study session?
I do? Yes, that's what I mean. Study during that time, mostly.
Yeah, but that's before you were not studying exams. I mean, me,
Yes, studying
I
exams now, let me see.
I study the day before I write. That's what I mean.
Okay. Which social media tools do you mostly use?
What do you mean by social media tools? Then so you
What
like the apps?
Yes.
I used to use TikTok. Ah no, we used to use Likey. You remember? You'll post a video literally like 2 seconds ago, and that video will go viral. I don't even know if it's real views or whatnot, but yeah, I used to use Likey. But other than Likey now, because Likey was just the app that like just came and went. I use TikTok more, but since I lost my phone, so I don't now have my access to my TikTok. I used to use WhatsApp too, but since also I don't have a phone and I'm literally starting over with my WhatsApp because I downloaded my WhatsApp in my PC. I don't have my alt or my history chats and whatnot. I don't know what happened. Like I tried to log onto my WhatsApp account, but it doesn't want. It just keeps taking me back to a new account. Now, since I don't have a phone, a device which I can carry with me everywhere I go, so the most social tools I use for now is YouTube.
Okay.
Which social tools do you use?
YouTube, TikTok, IG, Snapchat.
I don't know. I feel like I'm growing. I'm growing out of those stuff, honestly. But for my YouTube, for your babies, I'm gonna stay with you guys, hopefully till forever, because you guys are my life diaries.
Okay, I'm done asking you questions about social media.
Mm-hmm.
Given the choice of anyone in the world, whom would you prefer to have dinner with as a guest?
Anyone in the world,
Yes.
like literally anyone.
Yeah.
My dad.
Why?
I don't know. I feel like there's a lot that we need to talk about and a lot that we need to unpack. So it will be good to have a dinner date with me and yeah, unpack with him.
Would you like to be famous?
I would like to be famous in a good way, but not only to be famous, not necessarily to be famous, but to socialize, have a social brand. Let me see so.
Okay.
Yeah, like wow, it's a girl from YouTube. Wow, you get like yeah, not to be famous.
Before making a call, do you ever rehearse what you're going to say?
Depends on what type of call I'm making. If I'm making a call where I have to confess someone about something or I have to ask something, yeah, I do have. But sometimes yeah, I break out. I'm a very bad. I have anger issues. I will break out on you. If I say I want to call you and ask you why did you say this about me, I'll call you and ask you how are you. Why did you say this? Because what the? That's me.
Okay. What would constitute a perfect day for you? What would you call a perfect day?
As long as I'm happy, show me. That's a perfect day for me. As long as I'm happy, as long as I'm not that person that's like I want to have a productive day. Nah, I don't like that's not me. As long as I'm happy, as long as the day is child, you get like no one stepped on my feet and I did not step on anyone's feet. That's a perfect day for me.
Okay. When did you last sing to yourself?
When did I last sing to myself? I don't sing to myself because we don't have mirrors in here. The only thing I do is talk to myself. What's the word? What's the word? I affirm myself every day.
What's your biggest regret?
In life.
Mm-hmm.
Don't take me bad, man. Don't take me wrong. My biggest regret, yeah, the biggest regret in life, like my biggest regret in life, is falling pregnant. Why? Because I thought he was my ideal person. Yeah, and most people will be like, but you guys did it unexpectedly, like it happened like without any plan. Me and my man at the time planned the pregnancy, Mina. Yeah. And then it happened. But had I known who he really was, I wouldn't have said yes for that. Also, don't take me wrong, it's my biggest regret, yet my biggest life. Like it taught me a lot in life. I'm proud of that step that I also took because it just made me realize a lot.
Okay.
Well, that is it for the video, guys. Make sure you do like, comment, subscribe, turn the post notification on to be notified every single time that I post some videos. That is it from October Thoughts. That is it for the video, guys. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to tune in onto the other podcasts, the other episodes from me, Little October. It is bye. See you next week, Monday.